crowd for a guy waving a Metro card. Tourists in the airport.
I ain't worried about getting shot in the miss anyway. I just don't want other pedestrians to get hit. Just a Metro card. Don't shoot. Don't shoot. I don't want other pedestrians to get hit. That missed the bigger guy than me. That definitely don't miss me. Don't shoot. It's just a Metro card. I come in peace. Just a Metro card. Don't shoot. NYPD.
Recklessly shooting in the crowd in Times Square, hitting two bystanders, and then tasering this man. And after they shot 3 shots into the air and hitting 2 bystanders, they then charged this man with inciting a riot. Ask me, I tell you, who was inciting the riot?
Oh my God! Go, 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 go! Just stay, get down, get down, get down! He got up! Don't shoot him no more!
Actually shoot and hit 2 women who are right now recovering from gunshot wounds inflicted by the NYPD in their ravage and savage attempt to murder an African man. And we are here to stand in opposition to this war that the NYPD is waging on the African community. But we do see this also as an opportunity to tell the rest of the world what black people in this country have known for a very long time. That the police are not our friends. That the police are not the forces in our community and in society to stop crime and violence. In fact, what we saw on Saturday night when the police opened fire into a crowd of people in the middle of Times Square is that the police are in fact an enemy of all of the people. And the fact is that the police function in the African community like Harlem and Bed-Stuy and South Jamaica, Queens and Far Rockaway, the same way that the U.S. Marines occupy places like Afghanistan, Iraq, and if it was up to them, Syria. So it's a war being waged against the African population right here in New York City, and it was a war that was brought right to the footsteps of Times Square. One of those institutions, one of those symbols of the so-called achievements of U.S. imperialism and U.S. capitalism. And the fact is, the reason why the police act so aggressively towards the people is because the police represent a social system and a government that was built on slavery and colonialism. The police have the responsibility to protect all of the stolen wealth and resources that it has accumulated from the rest of the world. That is why the police occupy the black community, to keep African people separated from the resources that are continuously stolen from us. That is why the U.S. government is on constant so-called terror alert. But what they call a war on terror, what they call a terror alert, is really the response of the U.S. government to the reality that oppress peoples around the world, the same people who are victims of this theft and imperialist warfare, the same people who the U.S. government attacks on a regular basis in places like Afghanistan and Palestine and Syria. These are the same people, the oppressed peoples around the world, are in constant struggle to take back control of their lives and their resources. The people of the Middle East, the Arab people, want to be free, and they have a right to be free. They have a right to live a peaceful existence without the intervention of U.S. imperialism in their lives. And they are willing to do whatever is necessary to free their people from U.S. imperialist aggression. And they have a right to do whatever is necessary to free themselves. But what you see in the form of this heavy-handed, trigger-happy style of policing, like that which the NYPD carries out, even in places like Times Square, this is an attempt on the part of the U.S. government to maintain control over all the wealth that it has stolen from the rest of the world. That's why Arab people, just for having a long beard and a turban, are treated like criminals. Because that same Arab comes from a place where U.S. imperialism steals all the oil. And they know it's just a matter of time before those Arabs are going to get organized to take back that which has been stolen from them. That is why African people are criminalized right here in New York City. Designer laws like stop and frisk were created to justify the ongoing police occupation of the African community. Stop and frisk is a policy designed to attack the democratic and the civil rights of African people for freedom of speech and assembly.
I got my Metro card. 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 No peace.
No racist.
Police.
No justice.
No peace.
No racist.
Police.
NYPD.
Kill 1,000 Trayvon.
NYPD.
Kill 1,000 Trayvon. 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 Square terrorists. NYPD. Times 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 Square terrorists.
Ray Kelly, you can't hide.
We charge you with genocide.
Ray Kelly, you can't hide.
We charge you with genocide.
Ray Kelly, you can't hide.
We charge you with genocide.
Ray Kelly, you can't hide.
We charge you with genocide.
Ray Kelly, you can't hide.
We charge you with genocide.
Bloomberg, you can't hide.
We charge you with genocide.
Bloomberg, you can't hide.
We charge you with genocide.
Organization of organizations. We are all united against imperialism and anti-colonialism.